Hi people, this is Q from Life Cycle Developments, and I'm here today to show you a little secret, a little technique that I've been using for quite a while because I have problems with my back. I've got arch in my back and it's not good for sit-ups. I'll tell you to be straight. It's not good for sit-ups, it hurts my back. I've always had this problem from young. It's not that I can't do sit-ups, it's I just don't bloody well like them. And the fact that I'm arching my back, it's just complicated. Cut a long story short, don't like them. So what have I been doing? And I don't do lots of sets of sit-ups at all. I don't do sit-ups at all. I stopped. I tried to do it, stopped. But what I did was squeeze my core. Something my trainers told me to do. Something I actually felt that, yeah, this is working for me. And when I engaged my core all the time while I was exercising, while I was doing arms, just make the tension, suck in the stomach, make it hard and strong, and just keep it just it's strong and stiff. And you realize that you're just working just your arms. It's about tension. I'm with my trainer. I'm going to show you some other footage, and it's just me with my trainer every day. We're normal people. We're telling you and showing you the truth. We're normal people, there's no front in here. We're just doing the thing and showing you and giving you good knowledge. So let's just get to some footage and show you what's going down. And please take in what I'm saying, and please take in what my trainer is saying, because it absolutely works. I'm living testimony of that. I'm showing you it. It's a secret. Let's get to it.
The most important thing when we're training, being a personal trainer, my experience over the time, is that when people are training, especially standing exercises, they're not engaging their core. So they're standing really limp and really weak. So we're using other muscles to engage, which we're not looking for. If we're working the biceps, it's the biceps we want to be working. Why am I straining my lower back to do a bicep curl? So the most important thing is to get your feet nice and shoulder width apart, ground yourself into the ground. And when I'm talking about contract your core, I'm talking about squeezing the glutes, squeezing the stomach. But the most important thing is you can still see I'm breathing. Most people, you tell them to do that, they'll stop breathing. And most exercise in the gym, you want to make sure you've got that IAP. What does that stand for? Intra-abdominal pressure. It's like creating a core sit, really tight, really strong. You're protecting the body.
Okay, let's go for it.
Nice deadlift, chest up nice and high. Feet shoulder width apart, nice and straight. That's another major thing. Just before we go on, a lot of people's feet are externally rotated. That's going to eventually cause you knee problems. We're not activated at the glutes there. So you have to do more squats. Get those feet shoulder width apart, nice and square. Ground yourself. Create that IAP and let's go.
This one's straight.
Yeah, and curl. Really squeeze that core, squeeze those glutes. So while he's curling, you can also see we've got a tiny bit of hyperextension going on. What's hyperextension? That's leaning too far back, where the body naturally goes back. A lot of clients do it. Just take a quick pause, to lean forward just a tiny touch and squeeze. Get that intra-abdominal pressure. Never go past. Imagine at all times. You cannot go backwards. There's a wall behind you. Let's go. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that core nice and tight. Feel the difference? Your body wants to lean back. No lean back. Good. Keep that core tight. Good. Squeeze. Nice. Good. Much better. Nice and strong. Before you start, IAP. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that core. Tiny bit forward. Nice. Nice deadlift down.
And I must admit, holding the weight there tense, keeping it tense, it works the muscle at the same time.
Yeah, get the when you switch over.
Yeah, it takes a lot more. I think you do less sets. That's not the point. You get a pump on. As Kima is showing you in the video, that basically get your squeeze on. You squeeze that core, you get a much better pump. You can feel it. You may do you'll do a lot less sets, but that's not the point. You're getting bang for your buck. You're getting you're even designing yourself, you're sculpting yourself. You will be stronger internally and externally by squeezing your core in all forms of exercise that you're doing. It's about the tension, keeping that tension up high.
So yeah, it's a common problem, not even in the gym, just in general in life. People are not engaging that core, so we tend to become lordotic. Can you see the difference between this and this? Over time, this is definitely going to cause you lower back problems. My body is leaning back. I'm taking a lot of pressure in the lower spine.
Okay.
We never want this to happen. Your spine, as anyone knows, is like the most important thing. As long as your brain, they work together, the most important thing in the body to protect. So you see all those guys doing the big deadlifts and all that, and they're arching the back. We never want to do that. We want to keep that back as strong as possible, always tight. So if we are going to be in that deadlift position, it's coming up as straight as possible rather than arching over. Yeah? So it's really important to just work on the foundation, getting the feet nice and square. Once the feet are nice and square, engage in that core, intra-abdominal pressure. Really important. And making sure we never hyperextend. We want to be nice and tight. Hyperextension is more for stretching. You go to yoga, you do a backward bend, you want to release the lower back, it's fine to hyperextend. But why would you be trying to release the lower back in an exercise while it's active?
With weight.
It can't happen, yeah? So it's really important we keep that core nice and tight. Yeah?
And also, as being an elder, you know that you need to keep your body, your posture needs to get right. You've been living wrong. All these things make a difference, and I can tell you 100% that my posture is by far better. As I said, in the early days, I have had an arch in my back. That's why I don't like doing sit-ups and stuff like that. It's much better, but it could be better. So it's not just about lifting the weights, it's about the whole full body formation. And that's what Kima's telling you today. And like I said, and like Kima said, squeeze that core. If you want that 8-pack, you can get it. And I'm not even just talking about your 8-pack, I'm talking about just that tension. Just put that tension in the arms, the tension in the chest. Use the core, and believe me, whether you've got back problems or any other form of problems, you will notice that 6-pack to 8-pack coming. Never mind you training. I'm talking doing tic-tacs on the bar or doing anything. Any which way you get your abdominal exercise in, tension in the core. I cannot express it and tell you it more than I'm telling you now. It absolutely works. I hope there's some pictures you've seen that I was a chubster. There's some pictures you've seen me with an 8-pack. It's the truth, right? Just keep watching.
It takes time. It's not something that comes overnight. I have clients that want to come and train. They think they're going to get big tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that. Nutrition, number one. Consistency, training, gaining. It could take you up to 7 years to look how you want to look. It might take somebody 1 year. Everybody's just different, you know? So the most important thing is stay focused, get on the nutrition, and be consistent with that training. You've got 101 websites. You've got hakeemspeed.com. Come in, look on there. You've got all day, every day, YouTube, Google. There's programs out there, there's exercises out there, there's fitness professionals like myself out there that can help you out. It's not a waste of money, I promise you. If it's going to save you thousands of pounds later on in life on your medical bill, you might as well spend that money now.
Exactly.
You know?
And as I promote, you need to get that body and that mind healthy now. Why are you waiting? Don't wait till the damage is already kicked in. Prevent it, prevention. So that's what we're about. Got Kima, Life Cycle Developments, we out.